All right. What's up, Pops?
It is Saturday,
At the shop.
and we are having a good time
It's Saturday at the shop.
because we're here.
And we're fed.
We are fed.
If we're looking a little bit
Thinner.
trim this morning,
Yeah.
it's because we haven't eaten anything for the past 5 days.
No, we decided that fasting made a lot of sense, and the net result has been less calorie. I mean, I've eaten more calories leaving the drive-through. You know, just
Than
a
we
handful
ate
of
this week,
fries
without a
than
doubt.
we ate all week.
What's up, Kevin? Good morning, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for joining
Good
us.
morning,
Shall
good
we kick
morning.
off with the headlines that you wrote this morning?
Yeah, they are stellar.
And I hope they're as good as the Sats Walk we did this morning.
Yeah.
On today's show, we have...
And they're off and running.
Wow, I like that.
Dynamic. Boom, boom, pew, pew, ding, ding. That's a gun.
You have a lot of noises.
I know. Cinco de Drinko with salsa. We be grilling and we be chilling. New stuff has hit the shores. Yay! We got through that part so far.
Hey, Pops, good job. Good morning,
Yo.
Shop. What's up, Shop?
Jesus Lord, this is pathetic.
Do it.
What's up, shop? All right.
Jesus
A little
Christ.
better.
Wow, it's like they didn't eat anything this week.
Jesus.
I
You
tell
guys
you
all
what,
fast? Everybody fast?
Rob is eating right now, currently.
Yeah, you're.
So I'll give him. a
He's
little
like
bit of fast.
anti-fasting.
But he was
right
still like, woo, you know?
Yeah.
he would still give it.
He
to
can't
us.
cheer. He's got eggs flying out of his mouth and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think. Okay, so Beer Grill's coming in. Good morning. This guy was in on Tuesday.
Yeah, he was.
He's a rock star.
He is.
Good morning. We've got Bucks Stogie Stems down there. Good morning to you. Speaking of, if you're actually just drop us where you're in from.
No.
Where are you watching from?
Don't mess up the flow.
Oh, okay, do it.
If you're coming to us from a foreign country like Chicago, let us know where you're coming from, and we will say good morning to you in your native tongue. It
You
will
almost
sound
blew it.
exactly like. My brain is not necessarily connected to my mouth today.
Speaking of jagoffs,
Yes.
Johnny Goodner's coming in,
He's a jagoff in all caps.
and he is the reason why we didn't eat anything.
He
this
is,
week.
and I hate him. You notice he's not here because I would use whatever energy I have right now to beat the shit out of him.
I can't wait to see him next.
I'm gonna just.
I cannot.
I'm
wait.
gonna see him tonight.
But I got to be honest, it was pretty cool. We dropped like 10 pounds in a week.
Yeah, it was good. It gave me clarity.
Yeah, it made me real clear that I was very hungry.
Well, yeah, that too. And I noticed that, but a lot of shows, there's a lot of advertisements for stuffed pizza and burritos and Taco Cabana, and I was ready to just start chewing on the screen.
You've got. Yeah. I got it. I have a confession here in just a minute. But first, let's just go ahead and say hi. Good morning. Oh, let's start with Distretto because they just had their beautiful little.
Yes, our friends at Distretto Coffee just had a beautiful little girl, Madeline. Good day, miss.
Cheers with some Distretto coffee in the cup
Yes.
right now to you. Congratulations. What a lucky little girl to have you as parents. And that big brother.
That big brother that we're going
It's
to
gonna
have
get
him.
him in a
We'll
shot.
have him smoking by the end of the year.
No doubt about it.
No doubt.
That's my New Year's resolution.
No doubt about it.
We also got Oliver coming in from Boston.
Bastard. Good day, mate.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's safe.
Pops, I'm just taking the first glance at the script here. Not real impressed. You just have, when I said we need to talk about the F1, we need to talk about the Derby, Cinco de Mayo, you just put F1 Derby, Cinco de Mayo, Frenchie thanks, Range Day Oliver.
What don't you understand about that?
That's actually a really good point.
I know.
I'm curious where we should jump off here. I think we should jump off with the.
I think we should start out with a cigar.
Yeah, let's do that.
We have-
Good morning, Kayla.
Our friend Edgar Hoyle yesterday brought in a cigar that we've not had for the better part of a year. It is called the
Callejero.
Callejero. Ish.
Calle.
Calle?
Hero.
Hero.
Calle.
Calle?
Hero.
All right, well, we spent too much time on that. But it looks like this, but they were a beautiful cigar. I have not
We'll
had
tell
them
you
in a
live whether
year.
you should have them or not.
I'm using the new Icc Cutter. And by the way, this is awesome. It's got both a V cut and a straight cut. But wait, there's more. There's a punch cut in the foot. And you'll notice there's another company out of France that has a very, very similar cutter, and it's because it comes from the same factory.
Oh, nice. Look,
Yeah.
we got some people coming on Instagram. Definition Cigars. I don't know if that's Jay down there, but good morning, DC. Lit Cigar Lounge. I don't know if that's Artie. You know who we are. Those guys are right. If you don't follow them, give them a follow. It's worth it.
Do it.
No, I already cut it. I got the Frakes cutter.
You got it?
Here, I just pulled this.
So you can use our new flat flame.
This is cool as hell.
It's
The
got our
matte
logo
black.
on it. It's matte black, so it doesn't show fingerprints.
Yes, that's exactly what I was
Yes.
about to say. That's my favorite part about that finish.
So that also comes from the same factory as another flat flame is from France.
Interesting.
It
feels
is the
a lot
exact
like-
same factory.
What's cost on this?
The difference is, I believe the one from France is like 228, and I think that one is like 128.
That seems right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems right.
Um,
And it doesn't have gas. It's degassed.
it's degassed.
Yeah.
Now I am using a new lighter.
What's up, Luciano?
Luciano.
Luciano.
I love that guy.
Bon dia. Is he
I actually
French or Italian?
have the new lighter that is from France. Now, what does that look like?
Oh, that is an ST DuPont.
This is an ST DuPont,
Yeah.
but
It's the
you would
DuPont.
normally think the Defy, which is a single torch and a dual torch. But watch this. I don't know if you can see that.
You can't see it on camera. I can almost guarantee it. But it's a soft flame. It's like a big fat soft flame.
But you know the problem with soft flames is when you're puffing and you push back out, it goes out.
Well, I'll be hot damn dipped in dog shit. Look
It
at
doesn't
that.
blow out.
You know what? That's pretty cool. Now, here's the question. Does that mean it's not a torch so TSA won't take it?
I don't know.
not gonna test that.
I wouldn't spend that much money to have them put it in their pocket. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't. It's
What are you smoking this morning? That's gonna. For those of you who didn't watch last weekend, just go ahead and watch the clip on our Instagram of Chris being demolished by a cigar and him also smoking a cigar fast. Now you have a normal sized cigar that you're gonna smoke in how long?
It's going to take me longer than the show will last.
Okay, good.
Awesome.
Good. He's learned his lesson.
It's the Martinique. Yeah, Elliot sent me a text this week and said, "Oh, hey, you want to go head to head and see who can get the fastest time?" And Doc in the back, he said, "No, you're not doing that again. You shouldn't have done it the first time." So my doctor has advised me not to do that ever again.
I would say listen. Yeah, I would say listen to Dr. Franklin. That's a good idea. Should we talk? Should we talk?
I
some
would
cigars?
like to. I mean, we have people coming in saying.
I know it. We got Cavalier.
Evan Hurst got that cutter. He purchased that cutter, loves it. Luciano misses us as much as we miss him. Number
no doubt.
one. Number two, he's waiting to hear about the blends that I left. Now,
Oh,
I don't
that's
know,
right.
I don't know how to tell you this, but
You did
they're
not.
really, really, really good. One is off the chain.
Did you smoke mine?
No, I
Did
have.
you smoke mine?
I have more. But you might want to get over to my house real quick. He wanted us to dry him out a little bit, and I'm just telling you,
We're
it's
smoking
really
them,
good.
We're smoking them tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah, Luciano, we're gonna get on that. We're really looking forward to it.
I'm not saying I'm selfish, but these little bastards don't deserve all the good shit in life.
Can I do
And
a favor for me?
I just,
What the f-
I was looking for the right opportunity, and it seemed like
I
you
was
were the
gonna
one
do
that made me
something
do
nice
the
for you.
fast.
Will you do me a favor, please, Brad?
Protect yourself real quick.
No. He knows what's coming. Will you go in the vault
Yes.
cabinet on the left side one? There are Patoro boxes for
Okay.
F1. Will you grab me a box, please?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Where were we?
You want to square up now?
I'll fuck you up, man.
There's nothing like a full
All
contact.
right, what's up? What's up, Bucks?
Let me ask you, if there is a cigar blog or video podcast or anything where it's full contact, you let me know because I want to watch that fight.
There are some bloggers I'd like to fight.
I would. a lot.
I would fight. As a matter of fact, any of the cigar bloggers, come on in. We'll fight them.
Let's fight.
Cigar Talk Live, bring him in. Bring him in. Even
Let's
the
do it.
French guy, no problem.
I'm not
Let's go.
fighting him.
Oh, I've got reach on him by like 18 inches.
Well, that's true.
Poke him in
But
the
he's
eyes.
got those. I mean, he's got.
All I
he's
got to
got-
do is stay out of this. Stay
Yeah.
out of the wheelhouse.
You stay out of the
I
zone.
think Ron wants to take a close.
Oh yes, right now in 5 minutes, I'm fighting Ron.
Stay tuned. This show is going to take a very interesting turn, and it's going to look all Oscars up in this bitch.
I love it.
Walk up and just slap Ron.
Oh, if he was
That
on
would be-
camera.
oh,
if he was on camera, I'd do it for the
Ron,
views.
come and slap him.
Yes, please.
Yeah. All right. So
Nice.
I don't know
JP,
where
thanks.
everybody's coming in from, but good day, mates.
I also don't know why people are still watching this, but good day, mate, to all of you.
I know why they are.
Why is that?
Because we were just talking about other bloggers, and I have no ill will. Nice.
Both of you are
Here-
getting hit. Both of you are getting hit today, and I'm telling you right now, it's the last time either one of you are going to hit me. Watch this. Watch this.
That was classic. That was classic.
Oh, watch what's classic
Yeah.
next. These guys, I understand when a Frakes does it, you guys just made a big, big error. I promise you. I promise you. Let's continue with the show, shall we? Watch this shit. All right.
Oh, by the way,
Let's,
Larry Adams is still apologizing, for Christ's sake.
okay, so that rolls into, he was coming into the Derby.
Yep.
Let's talk through the Derby, shall we? May 7th Derby.
May 7th, I'm calculating will be the biggest event that we've ever done. It is we have two sponsors. We have a spirit sponsor and we have a cigar sponsor. We haven't gone in hard and heavy to unveil the cigar sponsor.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, in the cigar sponsor this year, as it should be, Principal Cigars.
Principal Cigars.
Darren will be here. He's flying in for this.
Yep.
We're going to have a couple of different things. One, a mint julep cigar, and we'll also have some commemorative cigars that you're going to want to be a part of.
Yeah.
But really, really looking forward to it. It's going to have, there will be cigar options for everyone,
Yeah.
whether you haven't smoked a cigar yet or you're seasoned.
Yep. Woodford is coming in, setting up a large tent. They're going to have all 5 of their different cigar brands.
Perfect. Thank you.
They're going to have all 5 of them. They're going to have waitresses. They're going to have everything set up.
They have two, you're saying Woodford?
Woodford.
They have 2 bars.
2 bars.
So, and each one of those bars will have complimentary tastings of all 5 of their SKUs that will be staffed by their team. They're also bringing in a rose deck.
Did you say complimentary?
Yeah, you don't have to.
Yeah.
Let's just be clear.
Let's just talk about every other place you go. They're happy to give you a tab at the end of the
And
day.
let's just also say to Texas TABC who's watching, this is truly free.
free
This
as
is
free
complimentary.
can be.
We do not exchange any bit of cash for this.
Nope.
You will walk in
Wouldn't
to the
think
event
about it.
and you will have access to this if you are above
Yeah.
legal drinking age.
Yeah.
That should keep us out of trouble, right? Because that is the truth. That's how it's going to work. You get to come in.
That's Exhibit A of the
Look.
lawsuit for sure.
It was really making sense to me this week when I was writing up some emails that are going out, and I'm looking at the fact Woodford Reserve is the official bourbon for the
For
Derby.
the Derby, that's right.
This is an official location for a Derby party. I mean,
Yeah.
when you look at it, Woodford is dumping a ton of resources into this,
Yep.
and it would be.
If you like
I-
bourbon, cigars, can we just talk about Mark Sheeran bringing the torpedo down here? Mark Sheeran
Bringing the
his
meat.
barbecue. He's bringing his meat. He's going to cook it in the back. It's going to be a deal where that one I think you can get a ticket so you can go back and get more and more and more. So, but I can safely say, if not the best barbecue I've ever had, it's
Top 5.
easy top
Yeah,
5.
easy top 5.
I think
I'll
it's
be
easy top
conservative,
2.
so I don't oversell it there.
It's unbelievable.
So I want to just talk about what the flow is going to be. So
Yeah,
you walk in, you'll pick up a box for the event, you'll go into the humidor, grab cigars that are commemorative to the event, come into here. This whole public lounge is going to be all different photo sections, plus a bar, plus VSOL will be here.
The
360. Yep, Chris will be here with that. 360 booth, little bar in here. Anyone's welcome to be in here. Go to the private lounge. Any ticket holders welcome to be in there this year.
Which is different from last year.
Yep. And it's a casino. We're gonna have craps table, blackjack, and I think there's actually a horse racing module that they'll bring, so they'll show it up on the screens and do that.
Nice.
Step out back. There are a number of Paddock Pavilions.
Right.
Small private.
Those are
booths.
sold out, though,
Those
right?
have been sold out
Yes,
since
day one.
basically day one. Behind there's going to sit a 600 square foot Woodford lounge. Bar 2, that's where if you pre-purchase a bottle, not through us, Texas TABC, but through the
No.
licensed distributor,
Yep.
you can pick up the bottle and also purchase more bottles there. So,
Right.
and it's really
And
unlimited.
it's not a limited, yeah.
Right, it's a double load.
Now, what's interesting is it is a very limited Woodford, and Woodford is actually, it allocates for the Texas region, and they're sending more to the region so that the guys that we're working with will be able to order enough to take care of customers. So this is a highly sought after Woodford.
And I'm just dropping the link for anyone who does not have their tickets. Please go get them. Please don't wait until the last minute to do it. Ticket prices now are going to change here in about a week. They do go up. But please just hop in, join us for this event. There is, aside from Halloween, I still think Halloween is less. We put more effort into this one event.
Yep.
Than anything, and that should say something, because we're always busting tail, and hopefully that shows, and if not, no worries. But this is a substantial event. We would really appreciate your support by being here. It's really going to be worth your while.
Now, the other thing that's cool about this is towards the end of the night, we're going to have and this is an afternoon event, by the way, ending around 7 o'clock. Now, if you want to hang out in the shop and everything after that, that's fine. But we kind of have to accommodate our friends at FC Dallas that are having a soccer game behind us.
Commies.
And they suck up all the parking. Reason number 80 why I hate soccer. So, but the event itself is, we're going to have an auction. We're going to have some auction items. I've got some Zeke signed 100th anniversary of the NFL footballs. I've got Zeke signed jerseys. We've got one of a very limited number of these stainless steel or a sterling silver mint julep cups.
$1,000 milk.
It's $1,000 cup.
Right.
And
Thanks to Woodford.
Thanks to Woodford. That's going to be auctioned off.
I think I read yesterday. I think there are 235 that are made.
Okay.
1 through 10 are all in gold, and then the remainder are in sterling silver. I could be wrong on the numbers,
Yep.
but I think that's how it breaks down.
It is stunning.
Yep.
So all of that is going to be auctioned. We're going to make some really high-end gift baskets that are actually going to have a couple of bottles of Blanton's in them.
Really?
Yep. And it's going to have high-end cigars and cutters and all that stuff. All of that will be in the auction, and it's all 100% of the proceeds will go to Spay It Forward Texas, nonprofit charity that pays to spay and neuter dogs for people that can't afford it. And really, really excited about that opportunity as well. So it's got a charitable twist. It's got a barbecue twist. It's got a lot of bourbon twists, great cigars, great people. Darren will be here. Just can't go wrong.
Yeah, you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
It really is. It's just a little bit of everything. And I'm really looking forward to that. Again, that's May 7th. That'll be noon to 7. We'll kick it off after Saturday at the shop. And make sure to come in. I guess we haven't said
In
that.
the attire.
Yeah, come in the
Come
entire.
dressed like you're going to the Derby.
Flat out.
Hats, seersucker.
I was very impressed with the percentage of attendees last year that did it. We're probably the 95%.
Oh, easy.
Aside from people who
Easy.
just walked in off of the street,
Yeah.
everyone who had tickets was ready to roll.
Yep.
And I reached out to Ashley Miller, and Ashley Miller will be here with Justin Miller as well.
Awesome.
So if you want a little bit of Frisco royalty, I think
Yeah.
that's Ashley
Cheers,
Miller right
Frisco.
there.
We should invite the mayor.
We should invite the man.
We should.
What's up,
come.
Jeff? Pay attention now.
Come on, Cheney.
How can we purchase tickets? That's actually, you can go to our our link in bio and then go to events. That will kick you over there, Bucks. Or you can go to, it is derby22.eventbrite.com. If somebody wouldn't mind helping drop a link to that Insta, I would greatly appreciate
Mark Meyer, it's going to be an auction.
it. Auction.
Yeah.
Yep. So,
Let's talk. You got some really cool cigars sitting there that are not available anywhere.
that actually rolls
on the
into
planet.
a couple of things that are happening on Sunday. Tomorrow is the Australian Grand Prix. Actually, basically tonight, tomorrow midnight. So we have Paddock Lounge happening 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. If you watch it, if you turn on social media and then you come in and you bring
Let us know
spoilers,
who won. That'll be a fight.
that will be a fight.
Yeah.
Don't ruin it for everyone.
Cage match.
But what we've done is we have a couple of things. One, we actually have goodies, boxes of sweets and goodies and treats from Australia.
Yeah. A lot of good day mates in there.
Twisties, eh?
Twisties,
And then,
Tim Tam.
furry friends.
We got Tim Tam.
We've got all sorts of stuff. And so we'll have this set up for Paddock and Pit pass holders. And this is what's really cool. These are the Paddock Lounge cigars. Now, I know from a distance you may not be able to pick those up, but these have been sub-banded. They are ready to go. It's got the Paddock Lounge set up. Patoro sent us these orange labels to throw on these cigars. These are now did we figure they're
Easily.
5 years old?
Easily 5 years post-roll.
And boy, they look pretty.
And they are good.
They're very good. They've
And
been
they
resting.
last the race.
That I think is the perfect element. Is
Yeah.
it lasts all the way to the post race interviews. So again, we do have tickets for that. If you haven't been to it, just hop in. You don't even need to know anything about F1. It's just a great environment to come in. If you get the Paddock Lounge, which I would recommend, it's $30. Come in, you get one of these cigars. There's mimosas. You'll have treats. We have cappuccino. We have
Yeah. We've sit back there, sit in the comfortable chair. And it is like going to a sporting event that everybody is cheering for the hometown team.
It
Seems like there's a lot of Ferrari guys there, but last week we had
some Mercedes.
some Mercedes guys show up, so there was that trash talking back and forth, but it was still respectful.
And you don't need to know anything about F1 to enjoy it.
No.
I think you could get into F1 by doing it. And
If
for
you
those-
I talked to Carrie Himmel the other night. She was on Begley's show, Size Matters, and she said her husband Daniel is hooked after 2 weeks.
Oh no, he's
Hooked.
texting me. He's asking me all sorts of questions, and he is fully hooked by it. And it's what's cool with that season is it's March through November. So when you get into the dog days of summer when there's nothing going on, you have that.
Yeah.
You've got that stuff going on.
And by the way, we're opening the store 2 hours early for this.
That is correct.
So this place is cranked up with F1 all throughout the place.
It's a really unique environment. I really enjoy it, to be honest. We kind of modeled it where if we can break even, we'll play it.
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing is we're just coming in, we're having fun. If you want to join us, do it. If you don't, that's all right. We're still going to be here anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
So, no, I think so. F1, make sure to do that. What are you thinking about that cigar so far?
It's good. It's good. It is buttery. It's got a little bit of saltiness. It doesn't have any real bright acidity, so there's not that crisp note. But Edgar's stuff is not normally like that.
It's very Mexican coffee.
It's
isn't it?
very Mexican coffee. It's probably leaning up against medium plus-ish, just maybe leaning up against the fence a little bit. But yeah, really dark, rich flavors.
It's earthy without being dirty.
Yes.
Like,
Well, and I think the one way to identify that is how clean it sits on your palate. Super, super clean. I need to do a
you
little.
say it's full, it's medium plus, but that's just in body and texture. I get no pepper off of this.
No.
Even on the light, I didn't get any pepper. It's been very smooth. It's been this Osaka series, the one that has paper on it. Give it a run. It's very, very nice. I could put a beginner, someone who's never smoked a cigar on this. What's up, Monty? Monty's
Whoa.
coming in from. Where are you coming in from?
With a
Monty?
little bit of coffee, becomes a real floral note. I do that, and I got a really floral note. So beautiful, and obviously will change with whatever you're drinking.
It's very nice. This is a very nice coffee cigar. When you think
That's-
about coffee cigars,
And it's the right size, although it's not a very fast burner. I mean, it's not a very large cigar. It's a little perfecto tip on it. They're about $12, something like that. It's really good.
it's very good. Yeah, Edgar's really doing a fine job. And that actually rolls in because Edgar's going to be here Cinco de Mayo. And that's a Thursday. So what we're going to do is we're going to take First Friday. We're going to merge that to First Thursday.
Okay.
So that is, so here's how it's going to differ. I've been wanting to do this for the longest time. And thank you to my wife. She finally tracked one down. We're going to do an hour of group salsa lessons.
Really?
So we have a salsa instructor who's going to come in and she'll just teach everyone the basics.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
Yeah. So, and I even thought about doing this maybe on a recurring long-term basis, but I'm really excited about this. So Edgar's going to be coming in, and we're launching, is it the Cabroncito Habano?
Yeah.
So we'll launch that 444 in a Habano, which we smoked. It's delicious. And it'll basically just be a little Latin night. So
Yeah.
we'll have tequila in here. Of course, it's a Thursday. Feel free to get as loose as you want to. But we'll do some salsa lessons. We'll come in. We'll have some tequila. We'll hang out with Edgar.
We should have Ale do
one-on-one.
we should have Ale do her world famous salsa ball.
She is most certainly doing salsa.
Oh my God.
So it's really going to be cool.
So our great friend Tyler Beard is checking in, and he wants to know what the cigar is, because whatever we just described is all of his favorite things.
Actually, I agree with that. Tyler, this is the Osak Callejero.
Edgar delivered them at 10:30 last night. So haven't had them for a year.
I could definitely see this being in Tyler's wheelhouse. That deep, it's kind of got that.
It's got something when you're taking it in that's unique.
Uh-huh.
Man, it's good. It's easy to get impressed. We've got some phenomenal cigars. Speaking of can I insert a couple of cigars in here?
Please.
We were the world launch point for the Pitoro Terra Blanche. We sold them all. All of the Gordos and Lanceros. They're showing it again to dealers. Dealers will be able to see it in July. But we have still a global exclusive on the cigars. We just got both the Gordo and the Lancero back in stock. 2 boxes of Lanceros, and I think maybe only 3 boxes of the Gordos. But the Terra Blanche is back in the house. And
Just to tell you how good this is, the word has traveled internationally from this epicenter, has traveled. So we now have to ship. We had someone just buy a couple of boxes, or I don't know how much they ended up buying, but they are in Austria, and they heard about them from a guy that was at the Pitoro Lounge that came here. This whole chain of events. So they're buying boxes to ship to New York to have their friends ship it to them in Austria. They're that good.
they are that good. It was in our top 25 last year, our number 1 cigar.
Yeah.
It is light, but extremely complex. It has so many twists and turns. It's elegant. It's bright. A lot of things you just don't hear with a traditional cigar. And the reason is there's a lot of the filler that is actually grown in limestone. The tobacco is grown in limestone, loaded with calcium. Tobacco needs calcium. This is getting more than enough calcium. And it just has such a unique flavor.
Yeah, it makes it's sweeter. It's very fluffy. I think it's the best way to put the texture. But D-Love, wife coming in here, that Pitoro is fantastic. Absolutely right. I've seen they've posted about the Terre Blanche before, as well as the Martinique. Both great cigars. Both in a similar wheelhouse.
Oh, Mark.
They are. Yeah.
Martinique.
That's what I'm smoking this morning.
Oh,
So last year we received a limited edition Cohiba Series M, which was I think it was like a Gordo or like a Toro Plus, it seems like. But this year they've come out with this beautiful fan-tailed, what would you call that? A Corona Gordo Plus?
Boy, I don't know what you would call that.
but it's a beautiful cigar, and you'll wonder why it has all of the look and feel of
The Vejique.
not only the Vejique, but what comes out of El Titan in Little Havana, the La Palina Goldie. This looks and feels like a La Palina Goldie, although the weight of that cigar is significant. So I'm
wow.
looking forward to trying that cigar. We only got 4 boxes, but it's the last one sold out very, very quickly. So I'm excited to try that cigar. Now, it's no joke. It's in the $30 range. But again, we sold out of them very, very quickly.
Yep.
So
Yep. Buck's coming in. I see you're asking some questions in there, so I can't see that as you're running through. Yeah, come on in and we'll make sure to take care of you. Well, I think he asked about 5 packs. We'll get you taken care of.
So Larry says we're making it hard on anyone that doesn't live in Frisco.
move here.
No shit, just move here. Let's just peel the Band-Aid off. He's in LaGrange, Missouri.
Do you understand how easy that transition would be?
Nothing. Just nothing.
Yeah.
Just pack up.
Do you realize if you just put
and
your
bring
house on the
Evan
market,
with you? Bring Evan Hurst with you.
you would have a group of guys that would drive up and help you move in one foul swoop.
Easy.
I think that would be the way to go.
By the way, Michael, who is he's one of our stellar staff members. Michael is absolutely killing it. And on our Cigar Newbies page, he is going in every morning and posting not only, it's not the traditional, let's take a picture of our cigar sitting on our glass of whiskey and go look what I'm doing. At Cigar Newbies, we want to learn. And he does a great job of giving individual product reviews on that. And Mike's in here watching right now. Thank you, Mike, for doing that. By the way, Cigar Newbies is blowing up. I mean, I'm approving anywhere from 8 to 10 people a day.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, well,
Blowing up.
I think, and it's a huge kudos to Michael because people are used to, there's a little bit of an adjustment period when people come in, hey, I'm new to the group, click, mail call today. That's not necessarily what we're looking for. We want to educate or be educated on that page. And Michael does a great job of setting the standard. A little bit about the blend, what I'm pairing it with. Just give a little bit of a picture as to what your experience is like.
Yeah, and it was something that I learned. I started doing a tip of the Dave on there. And the one that I did the other day was something that I learned from our friend Luciano, which is one of the best ways to cleanse your palate is cheese. So I'm just going to do these little one-liners like that, but we had a guy that was having some extensive problems with his refrigerator humidor, which, guys, I'm serious. I'm not a fan. Anything that can only get to 65 degrees, you really can't get that heat up that's going to keep compressing. As it gets colder, your humidity starts to drop. So you're never going to be able to get that up. So what's interesting is we have 2 private members that just bought the refrigerator, humidor deals. And when they couldn't get it over 60, one actually got to 61 degrees. That's all it wouldn't get any warmer. So long story, stop laughing. So
we got a spammer coming in right now.
Nice. I love it when we get a good spammer in here. But the one thing that I've recommended to these guys, and it's working, is unplug it. Just let it get to the natural ambient temperature in the room and just put your Integra Boost, the 420 packs in it, and you're good to go.
And if you're, especially in this season change time now, don't chase percentage points.
No.
Smoke the cigars. If they start smoking funky, if they start tasting real peppery and much different, then let's diagnose the problem and let's fix it. Or if they start tasting mushy or start not holding a light, let's find the problem.
Wrappers cracking or whatever.
But really, you have from that kind of 62% up to 70.
But I mean, people that'll sit at 70 and all of a sudden their hygrometer goes to 69 and they think the world's collapsing.
Yeah,
it's not.
You have a
Guys,
long bit.
I run my humidor at 63.9% humidity because I want a drier cigar. I want a performing cigar. But one of the things that we learned with the Cigar Medic, when you stick the Medic in the foot of the cigar, it'll tell you what the humidity is inside the cigar. If it comes out at 70% humidity, 72% humidity, you take 2 puffs, stick it in the cap, and you're getting 80 at the cap. So I would rather have 62 and 70 at the cap.
Very, very important point there is we run our humidor at about 68, 67%. And at the foot, we're between 59 and 61% in the cigar. So
Yep.
don't think that your cigar needs to be 72%. That's really going to create an issue. It will get to that point naturally as it heats up.
If
But
you're sitting at 72, and if you've ever felt the bottom of like this cigar, I can hold it right up on the ember. I mean, I'm on the line, and it's barely warm.
Yeah.
But if it gets soft and mushy, that cigar's too wet. And what's happening is the ember is creating steam behind the ember, and that's steam that's filling that. So it's heating it up. It's getting those oils and everything to come out of the cigar.
it's going to get bitter.
It's going to get bitter. It's going to draw like shit. It's going to charcoal. There's all kinds of things that will happen.
Yep. So and that is a good point. If you're getting something that's a little bit more aggressive and you think, oh man, this is peppery, you can test if you're smoking too fast by can you put your fingers at the burn line without being burned? If you can't,
And you still have
then
some
just slow
firmness.
down a little
You want
bit.
some firmness.
Just slow down a little
down.
bit. And it will come to you.
Yeah. And if you get a cigar, sometimes on the front end, you'll start huffing and puffing on it a little too quick and it will charcoal. So the easiest way to deal with charcoaling is just get up, cut past it, just get on the other side of that ember line, cut past it, relight it, and just smoke slower.
Yep.
It's not the end of the world.
Unless you're smoking really, really
Unless
fast, then
you're-
just smoke through the charcoal.
Yeah.
Let's pivot to this week for a moment.
Let's do it.
This week we have 2 things. One, I'll leave for Adrian on the Thursday, but on Friday we're doing Grill and Chill with Oliver.
Yeah.
Now I realize how important Oliver is to our culture and our family here because I posted that up last week, and by the time I woke up, there were 35 people who had registered already. So
crazy.
it was, and that's quick moving for us. What we're doing in the Grill and Chill is going to be really cool. So from 7 to 9, he has a Blackstone flat top
Okay.
that will be setting up seating out front, some music out there. From 7 to 9, sit out front, hang. We'll put a cooler, some beer in it. This is going to be the official launch of United Cigars,
Right.
in the humidor.
Yep.
So if you buy a cigar, then you'll get a taco. But he's going to make it for you. If you buy 5, I can't remember what the breakdown is, but then you'll get plates. But basically, we're going to have some tacos. You'll be able to hang, try some new cigars, and then we're going to raffle off that Blackstone. Now, we're not going to give you a dirty grill. Whoever wins that will announce it on Saturday morning, and then you can come pick it up on Saturday.
Awesome.
It'll be all cleaned up, polished, and seasoned for you.
Sure.
And
That's gonna be
yeah,
awesome.
I mean, we should just give it to you now.
So Bucks is saying that, how about having an in-person cigar class?
Come to Networking That Doesn't Suck the last Tuesday of the month, and I'll do one with you personally.
Yep.
Last
Yeah.
Tuesday.
That, and by the way, the Networking That Doesn't Suck program, which is something that you created, it's a great concept.
Thanks to Daniel Hamill.
And the Maduro Masterminds, I love it. It's once a month, and it is, there are tables that are set up where guys could not only just network, but throw out what issues they're running into at work and let other people help try to come up with an outside the box. Sometimes you get too close to the fire, you don't know it's warm.
Yeah.
So it's letting other people hear your issue, and maybe they've crossed that bridge already and they can help you out. The other area is Cigar 101. And then there's also the opportunity to for I think that we had 10 in there last time, to do Maduro Masterminds.
Yep.
And that is really, really cool experience.
Last Tuesday every month. Getting back to this Friday at 9 p.m., what we're going to do is we're coming in. Oliver actually has a vintage Evel Knievel wind-up moto.
Oh, nice.
So this whole front section right here is going to be a competition area. So you
I
can
like
step
it.
up. We're going to go longest jump, fastest run, longest run without going down. And we'll be giving away cigars, and we'll see how many boxes of cigars you can jump. There's no limit. There's no entry. There'll be a chalkboard for who has it.
Yeah.
Just basically on the honor system. But I really would love to see people here just I almost want to pay Ty to stand up here and just be player hater ball on him.
Yeah.
And just let that go. You can go as many times as you want, and you can win some cigars along with it. So that's going to be at 9 p.m. and then it will go to.
That's awesome. I
So
love it.
do that. The tickets are open. Go get them.
And Marty Upton was in the last one. He said networking that doesn't suck definitely doesn't suck.
The last one, we actually blended a cigar. We took those holochos from Night at the Factory.
Yeah. Oh, you did?
We ran through each individual, and then everyone who was there was blending their own cigar and experiencing that.
How about that?
It was unique. It was fun. So yeah, Bucks, we'd love to have you. And I wish I knew what his name was, so I didn't just call him by his handle.
Yeah.
What do you think now?
We're doing really good.
What do we?
What did you thank Frenchie?
No, I'll let you do that.
Well, I know his name was it Baptista? Or
I think it's Baptist.
Baptist? Baptiste. So we had on Cigar Talk Live on Tuesday.
Non-believer.
He was a non-believer in the big three. I mean, look, there's one thing to do on Tuesday night, and that is watch Cigar Talk Live, because we have typically an unknowing person that is plopped in the seat with us. We sit around, we're going to have a virtual cigar lounge, and you guys get to eavesdrop in on the thing. You can ask questions, whatever. We're here to answer any questions from a Cigar 101 perspective. But more importantly, you just get to hang out and listen to some dudes talk. And it is, sometimes it gets pretty deep. Sometimes the bullshit gets real deep. But when it's all said and done, there is what is becoming now the international favorite, the big three. There are three big questions that we ask. We're not going to tell you what they are. You got to watch the show. But there are people that I didn't think were believers that are believers, and some even further than that. Alex Baptista.
Agree.
But-
Larry, yes, I do have an Evel Knievel outfit that I might need to wear on Friday.
Do that.
That would make sense.
That would make perfect sense.
I need Eric Hall to give me his bomber helmet, though.
Oh yeah, you need the helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah, I could do that. I'll
Yeah.
come in full Evel Knievel gear.
I don't know what that has to do with grilling and chilling, but I guess if you're grilling and chilling, you're usually looking for something to either shoot at or cornholes to throw or.
Actually, that gives me an idea. I could see how long I could ride a wheelie on the Indian.
Well, you got to put air in the tires.
Oh, no problem. I'll bring some racing premix on that thing. I'm gonna be ripping that thing. Yes, that's gonna happen. That thing is.
We better go around and tighten all the bolts.
Yeah,
right now it's kind of carny tight.
Yeah, it's pretty carny tight.
Yeah, it's carny tight.
Without a doubt.
By the way, carny tight is just finger tight, and I'll get back to it a little bit later.
Yeah,
I gotta wait for this buzz to wear off. We should have Adrian come in.
Yeah, this is a good
Yeah.
time to bring in our brother from another mother.
What?
That's how Baptiste was saying it. So thanks
Well,
for
we're
him.
gonna let him explain why he was here.
Good point. Everyone,
mean-
give it up for Adrian. These guys are weak.
Excuse me, guys. Good morning.
Good
Real.
morning. How you doing?
How are you?
Man.
I'm good. How are y'all?
Nippy.
Awesome.
Good.
We're coming out of the funk.
We're coming out of it.
Oh, yeah.
Slowly but surely.
I don't know
Just
how
needed a
y'all
little
do
bit
that
of
shit.
nicotine and a little bit of caffeine, and we're
No.
We're
brand
back
new.
at it.
Good.
We're back at it.
Yeah.
Adrian, we had a really special guest
Yeah.
on Tuesday. Baptiste.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to take a jump at his last name.
Yeah. He's French. He's from France. He's a previous power lifter. He's still a big dude, but he's a competitive power lifter, and he would cruise around the world competing. He loves Dallas, and in fact, he's looking to
My fault.
move to Dallas here pretty soon. So
the battery's low.
Yeah, will you just
great
hit
dude.
that close for me real quick, please? Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
But he's a cigar guy, and he's a gun guy. And when I heard he was coming into town to visit, I was like, well, we gotta put you on the show. And so we did, and it was a good show.
It was a good show.
Yeah.
Good show.
And this guy in the social media world is not like, he's not 100,000 follower guy. He's how many?
YouTube is upwards of 250,000, gets millions of views.
Yeah, it's crazy. He did tell me a lot. Now, there's something I didn't know about France. I didn't realize that France was socialist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize.
I just think that it was interesting to hear his position on that stuff. And apparently he has kind of a political thread that flows through his stuff. But it was incredible. We had his Instagram page up, and it was 3 a.m. in France.
Yeah.
And people from France were coming in and saying, "Good day, mate."
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of good day mates.
Something
I didn't
like
know
that, yeah.
that. That's how they said it. Over there.
Well, of course they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. But what we did is we extended an invitation on Thursday.
Yeah.
And he accepted it, so he's going to be there with us on Thursday.
Yeah. So we have a range day coming up this Thursday.
I got to get my
Cigars,
tickets.
guns, steel, outdoor shooting, just a really good time. And
You know,
he'll be
shoot
there.
your new gun that he
I-
got for you.
Yep. I got to put. I got to put some rounds down.
Yeah,
I got
definitely
to
do.
probably need to zero in the scope as well.
We can do that there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm so excited. So to get there, you'll register on cigarsandguns.com.
Yep.
And there will be Oliver will be there with United Cigars.
Yep.
You'll have cigars. You'll enter into a raffle to win.
And M&P, Smith & Wesson 2.0, some other stuff.
That's a
Seahorse
crap.
gun case.
Is Chris going?
Pennington? Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm out then.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's your birthday?
Well, it's actually my day, but I'm celebrating.
Oh, you're out
back
because he's going to win.
Because he's going to win the
M&P.
MVP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although one of our members did win the gun last year.
Jason.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
McGill.
Jason McGill.
Yeah.
No, what an incredible experience that is.
It's super cool. I mean, we got great people there, all like-minded. Obviously, we're there for guns, but you smoke a cigar while you're shooting a gun. I mean,
Doesn't get any better than that.
yeah. And you get free stuff. Swag, t-shirts, decals, patches.
Meet some cool vendors.
Some vendors will be
Right.
there as well, showing off their stuff.
We'll be able to shoot some full autos again.
So full autos will not be available this time, but Cabot Guns will be there, so he'll be showing off his $20,000, 1911s.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Incredible. Man, I just hope to one day be at a point where I want a $20,000 firearm.
And not even shoot it. Guys that buy that gun, they make them in mirror finishes. So they get a left-handed and a right-handed, and they typically just put them in like shadow boxes.
That's one way to do it.
We'll fire it, but people just collect them just because.
Wow. Well, they have some that have like moon rock.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Is it meteorite that they make it up?
Meteorite. The other one.
Mammoth
Yeah,
dust?
mammoth tusk.
They don't even make mammoths anymore.
No.
No, they're hard to find. I mean, you just can't walk into your average Costco and pick up a woolly mammoth.
No, it's been a while.
That's not like the old days.
No, I
You
remember
know
that.
what? When I shoot it, I'm gonna give Cabot the skin off of a Bigfoot to then make grips out of
Oh, man.
Oh, yes. A furry grip?
it. Yeah,
That would be $1 million gun.
easy.
It would easily be $1 million gun.
Yeah,
Incentive for him to go out and A, find it, and B, shoot it.
What we could also do is make one out of I don't know, say like a 3-year-old Doberman, and then say it's a Bigfoot. No problem. If we want
Yeah.
to take that dog
Yeah.
and make it into a gun, no problem.
Yeah.
I'm in with that.
Yeah.
It makes me sad, but yeah.
Yeah. But speaking of, if you're part of ICC Dogs, or Dogs of ICC,
Dogs of
at
ICC.
1 o'clock, go to the shacks, bring your pups. Begley's gonna be out there.
Yeah.
We're gonna be hanging out at the shacks, and that is a cool spot to bring dogs.
Yeah.
It is.
It's in
Colony?
the Colony.
Yeah.
Kind of Austin Ranch. Oh, it's a blast. They've got these 3 or 4 little mini shack restaurants, little like a little bar. You can order down on the dog park, and they'll give it to you on this little dumbwaiter. You can sit in the park. It's a really cool environment. Really cool.
Nice.
But it's not quite as cool as shoot and steal.
No, I don't think anything is.
I agree.
It's close to it. Yeah.
I agree. So, the Cigars and Guns Shirt Club. Everyone needs to know about it. If they don't,
They're
they need
so
to be a
cool.
part of it.
Yeah.
How do they get
So
on that?
cool.
Yeah, cigarsandguns.com. You see a link for the shirt club. It's a $25 t-shirt subscription program that you get in free, not free, but a new shirt every month, and you don't know what it is until you open it.
This Coors Light
And they're
one,
all good.
or the Coors
Coors Banquet, yeah.
The Coors Banquet one I've been wearing. I was wearing that on the tornado warning just in case it went sideways
Yeah.
so they could see me. In case it went back.
I think the I think the Betty White one was pretty damn cool. Betty White shooting
Yeah,
a gun.
Betty White.
That came out right at.
I like
series.
the Uncle
Yeah.
Sam one. Uncle Sam one was good.
Yeah.
The one the more or less OG one that just had your pistol
Yeah.
logo that had cigars and guns in red, white, blue.
Yeah.
That was cool as hell.
Yeah.
I love the diversity. The bullets.
Yeah, that was the very first
The
one.
very first one. No, you have some really, really cool designs.
We got some really good designers. Kathleen does a lot of the mindset thinking of what needs to be done. Sometimes she wouldn't even tell me like what it's going to be. And I don't find out what the t-shirt design is until we print them.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
that's
cool as
awesome,
hell.
yeah.
So make sure you do that. Like we have a lot of irons in the fire right now.
Yes,
there are
we do.
a lot of things moving. We've got events basically every week.
Yeah.
We have look out for Nelson Alfonso's going to be in the building. Luciano's going to be in the building. Edgar Hoyle. We have gentlemen coming over from Germany.
The German, German
Germans are
engineer.
coming in.
By the way, German engineer cigars are killing it.
Yeah, they're doing
I mean,
well.
they're doing
Yeah.
really, really well.
It's make a good cigar.
Yeah.
Take care of itself.
Exactly.
No, we have a lot of things happening. So
Yeah.
keep your eyes open. Be part of F1. Adrian, will you sign us off?
Yeah, catch us every Saturday at the shop, 10-ish. Tuesday, Cigar Talk, 8 p.m. Central Time. Lead and Leaf Show, Wednesday, 6 p.m. Central Time with my buddy Jeremy from Welcome Machine Works. Tales from the Lounge, also about the same time, right? 7 p.m. Central Time, Tales from the Lounge with Ron and Chris.
Yep. Thursdays. Actually, Begley's going to once a month on Thursdays with Size Matters, but she had a great show with Carrie Himmel this week. Now, she was fasting, so she didn't want to do a cigar because she didn't know what it was going to do to her. So this was just a bunch of cackling about being on a fast, but she still had thousands of views. So go figure.
Right on.
And then we'll loop back around to Saturday at the shop.
Yep.
Let's do it. Next week, Cars and Cigars. Bring them. Let's go.
Nice.
That's it.
There, guys. Peace.